Russell Wilson is back in practice and is finally healthy, which brings up a tricky decision for Mike Tomlin on who to start. First things first, let's address what's on everyone's mind. Justin Fields. Despite the Steelers' last two losses to the Colts and Cowboys, I still believe Fields should continue to be the starting quarterback. Sure, those losses sting, but they weren't all on him. Fields has shown flashes of brilliance, especially with his mobility and playmaking abilities. He is growing and developing more with each game. And most importantly, he has been playing with consistency. In my eyes, benching him right now could be a huge mistake. One of the biggest concerns for me is Fields' confidence. Let's not forget he was essentially abandoned by the Bears, and that had to have taken a toll on him mentally. If the Steelers decide to bench him after a couple of tough losses, it could seriously hurt his confidence even more. The last thing you want to do is derail a young quarterback who is still finding his rhythm. Fields needs to know that the organization has faith in him, and pulling him out now would send the opposite message. Confidence is key for any QB, and Fields already has enough doubts from his time in Chicago. Let him work through these rough patches. Now, we also have to talk about Russell Wilson, because honestly, this situation is kind of unfair to him as well. Wilson is a Super Bowl winning quarterback with a resume that speaks for itself. On almost any other team, he would be the clear starter. But right now, he is sitting behind Fields on the Steelers' depth chart. It's tricky because on one hand, you cannot ignore Wilson's championship experience, leadership, and ability to command an offense. He still has a lot left in the tank, and having him ride the bench is tough to justify. That being said, I genuinely believe Justin Fields is the future of this franchise. The Steelers should be looking at him as the long-term answer. But I also think the organization needs to find a way for Russell Wilson to have his shot this season. Maybe it's a rotation, or maybe he starts a couple of games. If Fields needs a break, but Wilson deserves his moment in the black and gold, it would be great for him to have at least one solid season with the Steelers before potentially moving on to another team where he can be the guy. So to wrap it up, Fields is still the man for the Steelers. He is growing into the role, and benching him now would be premature. But we cannot forget about Russell Wilson, and we need to respect the fact that he is still a starting caliber quarterback in this league. I would love to see the Steelers balance this situation carefully, giving Wilson his due while also letting Fields blossom into the franchise QB we believe he can be. Let me know what you think. Should the Steelers keep rolling with Justin Fields, or is it time to let Russ cook?